Hello my friends, welcome back to Keto and the Chaos. My name is Tammy, and on this channel I like to share all my tips and tricks on how I lost 200 pounds without bariatric surgery and how you can be successful on your own weight loss journey. So if that's what you're looking for, don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the bell for more videos like this one to inspire you. To get started. My top 3 tips. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. I am so glad that you stopped to check in on me on my week 11 of my summer keto weight loss cut. It has been a journey, it has been a ride, and we are almost to the finish line, and I am so excited to share with you how this week went and basically the things I found out about myself this week, and also what I ate in order to lose weight on my week 11 of my summer weight loss. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Tammy, like I said before, and I lost 200 pounds at one point on a ketogenic way of eating. I have since put some weight back on, and that was because I had skin removal surgery last year in July, and I've had a lot of swelling and issues since surgery, and I am now trying to wade through that whole thing and try and figure out ways that I can maybe get back to where I was. But I did discover during that exploration that I have a condition, a fatty tissue disorder that is called lipedema. I didn't have it as severe as some people that I have met since finding out about this condition, and I do thank my lucky stars for that. But since I had my surgery and had the swelling from the surgery, it basically became part of me and didn't go away. And so I had to figure out what was going on there. So if you want more information about lipedema, I do have a video on the subject here on my channel, and you can just look in my playlists and find that information. If you're curious if I have any recipes or other things that you're just wanting to know more about, or maybe previous cuts that I've done or the original videos, my original weight loss videos are all in playlists. If you go to the main channel page and you look at the bar across the top, you can click playlists and you will find that all organized, hopefully, for you to find there. Now, I did not start this channel until I had lost 100 pounds, so you'll not be able to see me from the very, very beginning, but I do have a couple of slideshows on my channel if you really want to see that, and they are easy to find if you go to my main channel page. Another housekeeping item before I get started with this video is if you look in the about section down below, there's a little triangle or more or dots or something down here. You can click it and it'll open up a whole description of what this video is about. I also have links. Everything that you're going to ask me is probably already linked there, so check before you ask because it's probably there. I have links to all the products that I give discounts for. I have links on how you can donate to the channel. I have my Amazon wish list down there. I have a link to my Facebook group, which is where I do coaching. I do not coach one-on-one anymore. It just was taking up a lot of my time, and I just really don't have extra time for that. But I do try to get on every single day on my Facebook group and answer any questions people have. And I do have a getting started guide there in the group that makes things a lot easier, and you don't have to figure things out for yourself as easy. You just kind of follow the macros that are listed in that guide. If you don't have Facebook, you are always welcome to email me. My email's also down below, and I will send you a free copy. Okay, so all the housekeeping aside, I'm sorry it's really dark. Usually I film way earlier in the day, but the day has gotten away from me and I have not been able to get to it. It is almost sunset, so I'm really hoping to get this video done before the light is completely gone in my background and you're left with this dull and dreary background, which isn't very pretty without the sun. In this video, I'm going to be showing you everything I ate this week to lose weight. I will be honest with you up front, I did not show everything that I ate this week in this video. There was one day in particular that I ate a few Built Bars that I did not film just because I just didn't feel like it. But for the most part, everything that I ate is shown here. So I try and be as honest and forthcoming and whatever upfront as I can. I try not to lie about things or like mislead. All of the calories, though, I did track, and they are correct. So if they don't add up, if you're trying to figure out how my calories, if they don't add up, that is why. So don't panic if they don't add up. It's probably because I ate something outside of my videoing. I try not to do that, but it does sometimes happen. You will also see all the exercise that I did this week. It may be a lot, maybe not a lot. I'm not really sure. And I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit after this video is done about how this worked out. I've got my handy dandy notebook that has all of the data on how it worked out for the week, whether or not I lost weight or inches and things like that. I'll be coming back after the video to talk about that. And also in the video, you're going to see me at the beginning of the week and the end of the week, left, right, before, after, just for this week. And hopefully next week, I am going to show you the before and after for the whole 12 weeks. That just depends on, next week is my ovulation week. And if all of a sudden I just swell up like a balloon, I might push the end of this cut out to 13 or 14 weeks and wait until then to do the official before and after, you know, video, because I want it to look as dramatic as possible, and I don't want my ovulation cycle to get in the way, which it generally does. And of course it happens to fall on the week leading up to ovulation. Here's hoping. I don't actually ovulate until next week after that. So cross my fingers it doesn't happen, but if it does, I'm warning you in advance. There may not be a video of the before and after until it may not be next week. That's what I'm trying to say. Good grief, I gotta talk. The sun is going down. Anyway, all that to say, you're gonna see the before and after, and it's just from this week. It's not that dramatic, and yes, the left is before and the right is after. I'm also gonna show you all my weigh-ins every single day, and then I'll talk about how I track that at the end of the video. So let's get to all the footage, and I will check back in with you at the end of those clips. It's Sunday and welcome. This is another what I eat to lose weight on my ketogenic journey video, and today I'm eating kind of later than usual. I do try and push my first meal off as long as I can. Most of the time I eat at 1 or 2, but today is 3 because I've been super busy getting ready for my kids' first day of homeschool tomorrow, and they got me excited about organizing right after church, so I'm barely eating, and this is going to be my first meal of the day. For me, it's pretty typical to have 2 eggs because I have backyard chickens and 30 grams of mozzarella cheese that I fry up in the same pan because I just like it fried. Often I'll have a bacon with this, but today I felt like having a Built Bar, so I'm having a mystery flavor Built Bar. I have a link for these in the About section if you're curious to try them. Then this is pretty much the thing I eat every single day without fail. It is called, I call it my keto lemonberry sludge, but basically all it is Greek yogurt mixed with protein powder. Mine is made with 227 grams or 1 cup of 0% Fage Greek yogurt. I also put in 1 scoop or 25 grams of Perfect Keto Vanilla Whey protein powder. I also have a link for that in the About section as well. I add in 2 capfuls of lemon juice, 30 grams of almond milk to thin it out, mix that all up, and it is delicious. On top, I have 50 grams of raspberries today, though I often do blueberries, and 25 grams of the spray sugar-free whipped cream by Great Value. And that is going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it is 8 o'clock on Sunday. I'm skipping ahead. And Dave made me my favorite food for dinner. I've been up here editing videos and he brought me pot roast. Yummy. So this is 222 grams of pot roast, of cooked pot roast. It's chuck roast. 155 grams of broccoli, 100 grams of cooked carrots, 50 grams of cooked celery, and 20 grams of cooked onion with gravy that he made with xanthan gum. And that is going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it is 2 o'clock on Monday. We are doing homeschool with the kids. That's why I'm in the kitchen today. Got back started again.
You're in the dining room.
Yeah, whatever. And I am having 2 eggs, 30 grams of mozzarella cheese, my regular lemon raspberry sludge, and a Built Bar. That is going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's 9 o'clock on Monday, and I'm having my final meal of the day. I am having 8 ounces of pork loin chops with 155 grams of green beans with salt, little gravy made from the pork drippings and xanthan gum, and some Quest chips. And that is going to be my last meal of the day. Alright everyone, it is 1:30 in the afternoon on Tuesday and I'm about to have my first meal of the day. I'm having 2 eggs, 31 grams of cheese, mozzarella cheese fried in a pan, my regular lemon blueberry sludge, and a Built Bar. And that is going to be my first meal of the day. Alright everyone, survived homeschool day 2. First week is always rough because the kids are like insane. It calms down as they get less excited, but it's been a rough day. Anyway, it is 8:48 and I am eating my final meal of the day. I am having Quest chip fajitas. I have 9 ounces of chicken breast and 100 grams of bell pepper on top of a package of taco seasoning Quest chips, 30 grams of cheddar cheese, 60 grams of salsa, 60 grams of tomato, 47 grams of lettuce, and I think I put 30 grams of sour cream, or 28 grams, something like that, of sour cream. And that is going to be my last meal of the day. Alright guys, it is Wednesday. I'm going to be doing the chicken bucket workout. My knee is bothering me a lot the last couple of days. I think from overuse, because that's what runner's knee is. So I'm going to forego the squats and just do some of the rest of it. I don't know how much I'm going to do, but I'm going to do as much as I can do. That's pretty decent. Just like 12 minutes, so not too bad. And I got some heart rate minutes, so yeah, good workout even without the squats. Alrighty everyone, it is almost 2 o'clock on Wednesday and I'm about to have my first meal of the day. Today I'm having 2 eggs, 37 grams of mozzarella cheese fried in a pan, my regular sludge, same macros as usual, and a Built Bar. That's gonna be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it is 10 o'clock on a Wednesday. I just got home from grocery shopping and Dave bought me wings. So this is what I'm having for my final meal of the day, 9 wings, sauce on the side. That's gonna be my last meal. Guys, it's 1 o'clock. I'm just getting ready to go out to see the ENT and I'm quickly trying to eat before I have to leave and walk out the door. I'm having something really fun today I found at Walmart. It's Real Good Foods. I showed in the clip right before this. General Tso's chicken. I'm having 2 servings. Looks pretty good. I'm also having my regular keto sledge with 50 grams of raspberries. I'm kind of nervous about this chicken. It was kind of a pain to cook. It didn't really cook the way it said in the instruction. It's not super spicy. Oh wait, yes it is. I don't know, it's a little dry, but it's kind of fun. Could be dry because of how I cooked it. I like it. Definitely not as good as real General Tso's, but baseball game. With my dude, and Finn, and I'm having 12 wings.
These are my favorite kind of fries.
I wish I could have those fries, but I definitely cannot.
Why?
Alrighty guys, it's pretty late. It's about 9 o'clock. I've had a really long day. I had a bag of Quest chips about 5 o'clock, and now I'm having a little bit of skillet pizza. This is 90 grams of mozzarella with 20 grams of Rayo's marinara and 20 grams of pepperonis. And that's going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty everyone, it's 2:30 on Saturday. I am getting ready to go out to a big huge youth event and I'm having a quick meal before I leave. Today I'm having the rest of those chicken nuggets from Real Good Foods, General Tso's chicken, and same sludge as usual. Alrighty guys, it is 10 o'clock on Saturday night. I just got home from a huge youth event and I just don't have it in me to cook. And I found some hot dogs in the fridge, so I am literally eating hot dogs tonight. Please don't judge me. I am having 4 Oscar Mayer all beef hot dogs with 2 slices of Colby Monterey Jack cheese. I'm also going to be having some Quest chips with that and a Built Bar. That is going to be my last meal of the day. Okay, so as you saw, I didn't do that much exercise this week. I had to alternate my chicken bucket workout to be a little bit different. I I'm having some issues with my knee. It's like runner's knee or something. And ironically, I really think it was all the squats. I was doing like 30 squats morning and night on my vibration plate, and I think I just killed my knee. Go figure. I was trying to strengthen my thighs so that my knees would be better off, and I think I just did the opposite, which is a royal pain. Because soon, dance will be starting back up, and now I feel like I cannot clog. I didn't have time to get into the pool because I've been doing homeschooling with my kids. We are back into it full force, and we try and hit the books super hard in the fall because in the spring we just don't have time to really do a lot. So we are working really, really hard right now, and that's high stress environment for me sometimes. Speaking of stress, I did go see the ENT. I may have put that, I can't remember if I even videoed that day. I probably did. So I probably already talked about that. Yeah, I think I did. So yeah, I am dealing with a voice box issue. I have since done some research, of course. You know me, diving down the rabbit hole. Watched a lot of videos on exercises for muscle tension dysphonia, surgery options, things like that. I've been doing some of those exercises, really trying to relax my voice. When I'm reading to the kids, I'm trying to keep my voice up in the head and use this happy voice and a bright, bright sound instead of this is my talking voice, which is kind of louder and it's using the wrong muscles. So if I ever start going, hi everyone, welcome back to Keto and the Chaos, and I'm being like extra ridiculous, that would be why. It's because I'm trying to preserve my poor vocal folds, who this crazy mom has just shredded over the years apparently, and now have nodules. They tell me that if I do the vocal therapy, so I'll be going to that this week, that my nodules will melt away. But I'm 47, trying to change 47 years of habit of using my chest voice instead of my head voice. Gonna be hard. Let's be real. But I have high hopes that I will be able to accomplish it. So that is the only thing I got diagnosed this week. I'm still waiting on the vascular doctor to call me. I'm still waiting on the lymphedema clinic to call me. I have my ADHD evaluation coming up tomorrow, so hopefully that's going to go well. People are asking me, like, how do you say you have lymphedema and you have ADHD if you haven't been diagnosed? Well, research. Just like I knew I was obese. I mean, it's obvious to me. I don't have to have a doctor say I have a condition in order for it to be real or true or for me to treat it. I've been treating myself like as if I have ADHD, but it is time for me to do something drastic. I really need to try a medication because I think the muscle tension dysphonia, my bruxism where I chew my teeth, my anxiety issues, I think a lot of that is stemming from my brain functioning too crazy. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We shall find out what the doctor says, but just talking to me for like 5 seconds, you can pretty much tell that all I do is, which is why I have this problem with my vocal cords. I'm trying not to get too upset. I'm also the choir director, and I'm very, animated when I tell stories to my friends. Like, my voice is like my life, so I just can't even imagine if I'm gonna have to do like some kind of vocal rest or something. Oh my gosh. Heaven help us all if that happens. But anyway, all that to say, I'm trying to be quick. I'm sorry, because the sun, it's really bothering me that the sun is going down. You guys probably don't care, but do you see how gray it is now? It's so boring, and I just, yeah, not loving it. So let's get to the data before we run out of sun. Okay, so my weigh-ins this week were pretty great. Let's be real. And I knew they would be. Why? Because I was on my cycle, and I kind of will gain a little bit at the beginning of my cycle, and I didn't this time, and then they just dropped a little bit. And then the week following, which is this next week coming up, I usually go up on the scale as I'm preparing for my ovulatory cycle. It's crazy. And I kid you not, I ate so many Built Bars this week. And part of the reason I did that was because so many people give me a hard time and say that my swelling is caused by the Built Bars and the packaged foods that I eat. And so whenever I know that I'm going to have a drop week, because it's not a food thing, it's a hormonal thing, and I know it is, I try to eat that stuff so that I can prove that it's not the food. And I was right. It didn't affect me on the scale at all. In fact, on Friday, I ate 3 extra Built Bars, I think, that I didn't film. So there you go. And Saturday's weight barely went up a half a pound. So, okay, here we go. The weigh-ins. 192, 191.8. First time I saw the 191, baby. Yeah. 192.2, 191, 191.8, 192.4, and 193.2 for an average of 192, which is down 0.9, basically a pound from last week. Now, the way I do it is I add up all the weights for the week and I do the average. And so the average is what I go by over time. If you go over time and you go back to my average from the very first week, 10.5 pounds in 11 weeks is where I'm currently at for my weight loss summer cut. Definitely not as much pounds as I was hoping, but you know, I digress. It is fine. It is what it is. Inches wise, I didn't go down that much. In fact, I didn't even write that down today. Why didn't I? That's crazy. But I've got it in my handy dandy chicken phone. Chicken. I have a bunny from Easter on there too. Legit bunny. Yeah. Okay, so let's get the measurements out. It wasn't abysmal, but it wasn't like exciting either. My weigh-ins were much more exciting than my measurements this last week, but my bust did go down another 1/2 inch. I cannot even believe that, but I'm now to 39 on my bust. My left arm didn't go down at all. My right arm didn't go down at all. My underbust didn't go down at all. My waist didn't go down at all. My hips didn't go down at all, but my booty went down 1/2 inch. Yeah, baby. My left thigh didn't go down at all. My right thigh didn't go down at all. My left knee didn't go down at all, but my right knee went down 1/2 inch. What? That is so great. My left calf didn't go down at all. My right calf went down 1/4 inch for a total of 1.75 inches down, which is awesome. My calories for the week, I did have a diet break in here. I had planned the diet break. So the 25th and 26th, I had planned to be a diet break because I knew I was going to be going to a baseball game and I knew I was going to eat some fun food. So my calories for the week were 1461, 1447, 1620, 1478, 1933, 2064, and 1599 for an average of 1657, which was only up 50 calories from last week because I kind of diet braked it a little bit last week too. My protein was an average of 164. So what I try and do, I try and keep 40% of my calories as protein. So in order to figure that out, it's super easy. You just do 10% of your calories in grams. So I have 1657 calories, which means I should hit 166 in protein, and I hit 164. So even though it was a diet break week and I had a higher calorie, I still kept my protein at 40%, which is awesome. Super proud of myself. My carbs were a little on the high side because I did go over, especially on that day. I ate those 3 Built bars. I think that was the 26th. 30 net carbs average was my average for the week. And then my fat average was 87, which is pretty good. So all in all, I feel like it was a pretty great week. I do have one more week of the official cut before I'm supposed to go into a reverse diet. I'm kind of tempted, since I'm pretty comfortable at this level, that I might stay here, since technically I've just been eking my calories up a little bit, almost like a reverse diet, just not as quickly as a reverse diet for the last few weeks. Anyway, I think I might do that. If I swell up like a giant balloon on Sunday, like I said at the beginning of the video, I may not show a before and after of my 12-week cut because I don't feel like it will be indicative of my actual progress. So I might push it to 13 or 14 weeks to get to that week where I go back down in order to show what I actually look like, because I want you guys to see the dramatic change. Now, there hasn't been as much of a dramatic change in my legs, but I was expecting that with the lipedema. But I do feel like this summer cut has gone very, very well. And I feel like I've stuck to it better than I expected. And I've done pretty great. So I'm looking forward to heading into fall with going into a reverse diet. And of course, starting dance back up, going back to my clogging classes and going back to jazz lyrical classes. I love dancing. It's the way I like to exercise. I don't much love the chicken bucket workout, and my shoulder's starting to bug me. And so I think I may actually not do the chicken bucket workout this coming week. I feel like what I am doing is not really strengthening me as much as I would like it to. And maybe I just don't really know what I'm doing, but I feel like, or maybe it's just because I'm getting older, things are starting to hurt a lot more. So I don't know. I'm concerned. I don't want to damage anything and make it so that I can't dance, because dance is life and that's what I want to do. if you know what I mean. Now, as you can hear, probably I'm getting really gravelly in the throat. At least now we know why, and probably that's a sign for me to sign off for tonight. That and the fact that the sun going down to the point where it's abysmally gray in here is literally driving me bonkers, and I just can't stand it. So I'm going to say goodbye for this video, and I will see you. Tune in next week to see if I do the before and after. Like I said, no promises. I really want to do it, but if I swell up like a balloon on Sunday, it's not gonna happen because I'll be too sad about it and too depressed, and I'll want to, yeah. Anyway, it's gonna be a week. I'll of course be updating you on how the ADHD appointment goes, and of course whether or not I get into the vein clinic finally or the lymphedema clinic. I'm gonna call them because it's been way too long. I should have heard from them by now. So, alrighty guys, I guess that's everything I've got for you today, and I hope that you'll tune in next week, and we'll talk to you all again soon.